Next, our Dragons and Dinosaurs Festival continues with Helen Hayes and Peter Ustinov in the Disney comedy, One of Our Dinosaurs is Missing. Then Timothy Bottoms and Susan Day had an all-star cast in Love Leads the Way, followed by the adventures of Ozzie and Harriet. Tonight, on the Disney Channel. Dateline, Disney.
Hi, Mama, look what I'm wearing.
Fenton, did you join a heavy metal band?
Back off, Batman. Sit down, Superman. Hold on, Hulk. A new superhero's just hit town. His name is Gizmo Duck, and he's the latest wonder of the Walt Disney Studios.
Oh, shucks. I wouldn't say wonder. Marvel, maybe, or Ironclad Crusader. Perhaps wrought iron weapon-bearing wheeled warrior of worthiness.
Gizmo, whose real name is Fenton Crackshow, is the newest addition to the cast of the popular Disney series DuckTales, and is a somewhat unlikely superhero, as creative director Jim Magon explained.
So he gets the job as Scrooge's accountant, but primarily because he works cheap. But he stumbles into an invention of Gyro Gearloos's, which is a security guard outfit. It's a robotic suit. And he just accidentally stumbles into this suit, and it forms around him. And it locks onto him, and he becomes Gizmo Duck.
But the life of a Duckburg superhero isn't always what it's quacked up to be, as Gizmo soon finds out.
You wouldn't dare hit a lady, would you?
All right, how about a lady wearing glasses? How about it?
I don't suppose I have some vacation time coming.
Fenton, a.k.a. Gizmo, will make his television debut in a special 2-hour episode of DuckTales, showing this coming Sunday on the magical world of Disney on NBC. So be sure to tune in for the premiere performance of Duckburg's craziest crime fighter.
You mean it? The job is mine?
Gizmo Duck.
It ain't no trick to get rich quick if you dig with a shovel or a pick.
In a mine, where a million diamonds shine. We dig from early morning till night. We dig up everything you'll find. We dig up diamonds, find more, 1,000 rubies, sometimes more. But we don't know what we took them for. We dig.
everybody's favorite chipmunks hit the big time in the Chipmunk Adventure, followed by a look at those prehistoric giants, dinosaurs. Then discover the best from the Disney archives and the best of Walt Disney Presents tonight on the Disney Channel. And now, our feature presentation.
Shovins. Oh, easy, you bonehead. Hey, look! It's you! It is you! I mean, isn't it? I thought you were Pluto, but you're not Pluto. You're you, huh? Well, I'm Mickey Mouse. You know, Mickey Mouse? I hope you've heard of me. I hope.
Dateline Walt Disney World. Those with a fondness for flight are sure to enjoy two new additions to Walt Disney World presented by Delta Airlines. First, at the Disney MGM Studios theme park, it's an actual Lockheed L-1011 that has been disassembled and fully restored for use in filmmaking on the studio backlot. The mock-up looks just like a regular airliner with a comfortable passenger area, as well as a fully operational cockpit. But this jumbo jet splits into 3 sections, so cameras can be easily placed at different angles when shooting. Now movie makers have the authenticity of an actual airliner without the cramped quarters of a real plane. For those who want a more active flight sensation, a new attraction at the Magic Kingdom will make you feel like flying in more ways than one. It's Dream Flight, presented by Delta.
Dream Flight is a ride-through adventure that takes guests on a magical and romantic journey through the various ages of aviation.
In Dream Flight, you'll take a humorous look at fearless flyers. Thrill to the daring of brave barnstormers. And see what air travel will be like in the future. Now open at Tomorrowland at Walt Disney World. Delta Dream Flight.
Dateline, Walt Disney World.
I shrunk the kids.
What?
4 average kids found themselves a long way from home and facing giant obstacles in the blockbuster hit, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Now, this movie sensation has come to life at the Disney MGM Studios theme park with the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie set adventure.
It's definitely a playground for children based on the images that were seen in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Guests experience what it would be like to be a quarter of an inch tall, just like in the movie. With oversized cereal.
I saw it first. It's mine.
Colossal cookies. And incredible insects.
If you ever would come to Florida and see this, you would be amazed.
The Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie set adventure. It makes everyone feel small. Now open at the Disney MGM Studios theme park.
I'd like to live here if I could.
Dateline, Walt Disney World. New resort hotels. 2 new additions to Epcot Center's World Showcase. And the doubling in size of the Disney MGM Studios theme park are just some of the projects that will become reality in the near future at Walt Disney World. Across from the recently opened Swan Resort is the elegant Dolphin Resort Hotel. The Dolphin's 27-story pyramid will be the tallest structure in all of Walt Disney World when its 1,500 rooms open to the public in July of this year. Adjacent to the Dolphin and Swan will be the other 2 Epcot Center resorts, Disney's Yacht Club and Beach Club Resorts. Disney's Yacht Club Resort is modeled on New England's summer homes of the late 19th century, while the Beach Club is reminiscent of a turn-of-the-century seaside hotel. Both will open in the fall and will be joined in 1991 by an exciting new entertainment complex, Disney's Boardwalk. Shops, restaurants, nightclubs, and other amusements will be featured with the sand and sea atmosphere of Atlantic City. Between Epcot Center and the Disney Village Marketplace, ground is being cleared for 2 more hotels, Disney's Port Orleans and Dixie Landings Resorts. The ornate architecture of New Orleans' French Quarter will be captured in rich detail at the Port Orleans Resort, while up the river at Disney's Dixie Landings Resort, guests will experience either the stately grace of plantation-style mansions or the rustic charm of a bayou village. Epcot Center's World Showcase will soon welcome 2 new countries, the one most requested, the Soviet Union, and Switzerland, with its thrilling Matterhorn Mountain Bobsled Ride. The newest theme park in Walt Disney World is really growing. Coming to the Disney MGM Studios theme park will be the all-new Mickey's Movie Land, Roger Rabbit's Hollywood, with a wild ride on a Toontown trolley, Dick Tracy's Crime Stoppers, where guests can shoot it out with crooks, and the Muppet Studios, with a Muppet Vision 3D movie and the Muppets Movie Ride.
It'll be a backstage ride of explaining how movies are shot. And it's almost, but all the information is wrong.
There's plenty planned to keep Walt Disney World guests busy well into the next century. We'll keep you updated on the progress of all these projects on future Dateline Disneys.
you. I'm here for everything.
Dateline, Disney. The Disney Channel's favorite game show host stars in his first full-length motion picture. Mark Price, host of the popular Disney Channel program Teen Win, Lose, or Draw, recently captured a lead role in the action-packed touchstone picture, The Rescue.
We're shooting bullets! Real bullets!
Prior to Teen Win, Lose, or Draw, Mark Price was a regular cast member of the successful sitcom Family Ties. An accomplished television actor, he welcomed the opportunity to work with the Walt Disney Studios on a feature film.
I enjoy very much the art of making movies because it is just that, it is an art and it's creatively very satisfying.
We can't think about it anymore! We just have to go! We go! We do it! We go all the way! The plan, the commitment, all of it!
In The Rescue, Price is one of a team of 5 young people who defy the government and risk their lives in an attempt to free their fathers from a North Korean prison. The movie is directed by Ferdinand Fairfax, who feels that young people are often underestimated in the typical Hollywood production.
A lot of films that have been made about kids look down on them. They're always written from a sort of 40 or 50-year-old man's point of view. Kids are not dumb. They're great.
The film is making its network premiere on the magical world of Disney. So if you're looking for action, adventure, and intrigue with a youthful twist, tune in this Sunday for The Rescue. Where was Mickey's first home? According to The Adventures of Mickey Mouse, published in 1931, Mickey's first home was in a cozy nest under the floor of an old barn.
Hot diggity! You're flying! You're flying!
Disneyland celebrates 35 years of magic. Disneyland hits the high road with the park's first mobile attraction. It's Mickey's Mouse-O-Rail, and it has recently completed the first leg of a 35-city nationwide tour. This latest ride, to spring from the fertile imagination of the Walt Disney Company, has been constructed from the last of the 1969 monorail cars in celebration of Disneyland's 35th birthday.
The Mouserail kicked off its tour at the Rose Parade in Pasadena, California, and has since been cutting a crisscross course through the Southwest, with stops at more than a dozen cities in 5 different states. From this first leg, Mickey and Company will travel next to the Great Northwest and then head east with visits to cities in the Midwest and along the eastern seaboard. On July 17th, the Mouserail will return to the Magic Kingdom for a history-making celebration of Disneyland's 35th anniversary. Stay tuned to the Disney Channel for periodic updates on the Mouserail's progress. And in the meantime, keep a keen eye peeled on the highway near your town. You just might spot a little mobile magic from the happiest place on Earth.
Holy cow, looks like an airplane.
I really like the rearview mirrors.
Dateline Disney. Next to Annette, there's perhaps no other actress so well known to Disney fans as Hayley Mills. From her first film, Pollyanna, to the Disney Channel film Parent Trap 2, her career with Disney has spanned 29 years and includes 8 feature films.
Oh?
Now, following the resounding success of Parent Trap 2, Hayley Mills has just completed shooting the 3rd film in this popular series. This coming Sunday on the Magical World of Disney, NBC will air the conclusion of Parent Trap 3. Whereas Parent Trap 2 focused on Sharon, this film centers on Susan, the California twin.
She's an independent woman pursuing her career as an interior decorator and really enjoying it, and is actually quite happy in this unmarried state.
Playing dual roles has both advantages and disadvantages, as Hayley Mills learned during the production of Parent Trap 1.
It was such fun, ramming the custard pies in the face. And then I'd have to play the other part and get a custard pie rammed in my face. And I think, I wish I hadn't done that. Why did I do that?
And as one might imagine, playing against yourself presents certain technical difficulties for an actress as well.
You shoot one side of the screen first, and then you change clothes, change hair, and then you shoot the other side.
But a veteran like Hayley Mills makes it look deceptively easy.
I didn't do anything, really.
So Disney Channel Hayley Mills fans who have followed Susan and Sharon from their teenage years through parenthood will want to be sure to tune into the magical world of Disney this Sunday evening as it presents the conclusion of Parent Trap 3. And now, a very special selection from the Walt Disney Library of Classic Animation. Next, enjoy a Disney classic filled with music and fun, Walt Disney's Melody Time, followed by a close-up look at veteran Disney animator Eric Larson in a Disney family album. Then Christopher Reeve is your host for a fascinating examination of the dinosaur, tonight on the Disney Channel. And now, our feature presentation.
For the holiday, I believe I've missed each and every face. Come on and play one easy. Let's turn on that love light in the place. It's time I found myself totally surrounded in your circles. Oh, my friends, please celebrate me home. Give me your number, please. Celebrate me home. Play me one more song that I always remember. I can recall whenever I find myself too all alone. I can sing me home. Give me your number, please. Celebrate me home.
The Disney Channel, America's family network. Call us to subscribe today.